Good morning, class 5 students. Here is your unit 2 teamwork, flying together. Lesson's name is flying together. What are some of the things your parents and teachers tell you to do on time? Get up in the morning, do the homework, pack your school bag. So children, what do your parents or school teachers tell you to do on time? Like get up early in the morning, do the homework on time, and pack your school bag yourself. Right? Now, what happened when you did not do as they asked you to do? So, what will happen if you don't do what your teachers, what your parents tell you to do? What will happen if you do not obey them? So, this lesson will teach us that what happens when we don't obey to our elders. Let's begin the story. Deep in a forest stood a very tall tree, its leafy branches spread out like strong arms. This tree was the home of a flock of wild geese. They felt safe there. One of the geese was a wise old bird. Now there was a very deep means very thick forest, and there was a tall tree where we, which it has leafy branches and strong arms. So on the tree some birds lived there. So which bird? Geese. So geese are kind of bird, and they used to live there, and among them there was one old bird which was very wise. He noticed a small creeper at the foot of the tree. He spoke to the other birds about it, and he means the wise old bird. He saw a small creeper means a kind of a plant which need a support to grow, was growing at the foot of the tree. And he told the other birds, "Do you see that creeper?" He said to them, "Let us destroy it." "Why must we destroy it?" asked the geese in surprise. "It is so small. What harm can it do?" "My friends," replied the wise old bird, "that little creeper will soon grow. As it creeps up this tree, it will become thick and strong." And he said to the wise old bird, said to the other birds that we must destroy it. The other birds asked in surprise, "Why? Why should we destroy the little creeper? It is so small. It will do no harm to us." But the wise old bird said to them, "You know, this little creeper will soon grow into a big tree, a big plant, and it will creep up this tree, and it will become very strong and thick." "What of that?" asked the geese. "What harm can a creeper do us? Don't you see?" replied the wise bird. "With the help of that creeper, it will be possible for someone to climb this tree. A hunter can come up and kill us all." The other bird said to the wise bird that this creeper is so small. It will what harm it could do to us? The wise bird replied, "When this creeper will grow into a big plant, and it will be so strong, then it will be easy or possible for anyone to climb this tree. Sometimes a hunter may come up and kill all of us." "Well, there is no hurry," They replied, "The creeper is very small. It would be a pity to destroy it now." "Destroy the creeper while it is still young," the old bird advised. "Now it is tender and you can cut it easily. Later it will become hard and you will not be able to cut it." Now all the other birds said, "Our creeper is very small now. No need to be hurry. We will cut it later." But the wise old bird said, "Destroy it when it is young, because it is tender." Tender means very thin and weak. "It will be easy for us to cut now, but when it becomes hard, it will be difficult." We will see," answered the birds, but they did not destroy the creeper. They forgot the wise old bird's advice. As the creeper grew, it began winding its way up the tree. Now, the other birds just ignored the wise bird's word. So they said, "We will cut later." So what happened? They did not listen to the wise old bird's advice, and the creeper uh, grew bigger and bigger, and it started winding. Winding means curling around the tree, and it began to grow thicker and thicker. Stronger and thicker it became until it was as strong as a thick rope. One morning, when the geese had gone out in search of food, a hunter came to the forest. So now what happened? The small creeper, which grew into a strong plant, and it became so strong, just like a thick rope. One morning, when all the geese had gone for in search of food, then a hunter came to the forest. Hunter means a person who kills birds or animals. Okay, so this is where the wild geese live. He said to himself, "When they come back in the evening, I shall catch them." So he found the place where the geese lived. So he said, "Okay, here the geese lived. In the evening, I will catch them." The hunter climbed up and the tree with the help of the creeper. He got to the top and spread his net there. Then he climbed down and went away. So he set a net there. So he climbed up the top of the tree with the help of the same creeper, which grew into a thick and strong rope. In the evening, the geese returned home. They did not notice the net. As they flew into the tree, they were trapped. They struggled hard to get out but could not. "Help, help," cried the geese. "We are caught in the hunter's net. Oh, what shall we do?" Now, the hunter set his net on the top of the tree and went. In the evening, when all the geese returned, they did not see the net. And what happened? When they flew into the tree, they were all trapped. Trap means to get caught. They struggled hard to get out, but they could not, and they started shouting for help. "Don't make a fuss now," said the wise old bird. "Long ago I told you to destroy the creeper, but you did not. Now see what has happened. Tomorrow morning the hunter will come back and kill us all." Now the old bird said to the geese, "Now why you are making noises? You remember, I have told you long time back to destroy the creeper, but you did not listen to me. Now see what happened. Now tomorrow morning the hunter will come and kill us one by one. We were foolish, wept the birds. We are very sorry we did not listen to you. Please tell us what to do. Now the birds realized that they are sorry for not hearing the wise old bird's words. Then listen carefully, replied wise bird. When the hunter comes, you must all pretend to be dead. Just lie still. The hunter will not want dead birds. He will throw us to the ground. It will then too easy for him to climb down. Collect the dead birds. Now the wise old bird gives them some suggestions. When the hunter comes next day, they have to pretend means to act to be dead and do not move, because the hunter doesn't want the dead birds. He will throw us when he see us dead. He will throw us from the tree to the ground one by one. Okay, and when we will he will throw us to the ground one by one and take them home. When the last of us has been thrown down, we must quickly get up and fly away. Now he said to the other birds that when he will throw us from the top of the tree to the ground, when every one of us land on the ground, we have to get up quickly and fly away. In the morning, the hunter came to the tree and climbed up. He looked at the geese in the nest. The next morning, the hunter came and climbed up the tree and looked at the birds, those geese in the net. They are all dead, he muttered to himself. So to mutter means to speak himself. Okay, so he said to himself, oh, all the birds are dead. He threw them out of the net one by one. The birds lay still until the last one had been thrown down. Now, as per the birds' plan, they did not move. They lay still, and the hunter started throwing them out of the net one by one to the ground. Then all at once they got up, flapped their wings and flew away. Now when every bird they landed on the ground, they all together got up and flapped. Flap means to move wings up and down. Then all bird at once they got up and flapped their wings and flew away. The hunter was taken by surprise. From the top of the tree he watched all the geese fly away. Now hunter, he was still on the top of the tree when he saw that all the birds got up and flew away. He just could not do anything. He was in surprise and just he looked at the birds. So children, this story is written by Shiv Kumar, which is adapted from the stories from Panchatantra, and a very interesting book. From that book this story has been taken. So how did you like it? And in the last we can say the moral of the story that we must obey to our elders and our teachers or parents. Okay, so children, listen to your elders' words always. Now here are some new words. Geese, plural for goose, large wave-footed bird. It's a kind of bird. So geese is a plural for geese. One single is called goose, many are called geese. Creeper, plant that needs support to grow, usually along a wall or a tree. Winding, go in circular, spiral course. Muttered, spoken in a low tone. Flapped, move wings up and down. So children, these are the new words which you have to study, learn by heart. Okay, thank you.